Welcome back to another episode of Sikh Youth Today. This is a platform where we bring to you the youth from the Sikh community who have achieved a lot in a very young age. Today we have with us a daughter, a mother and a wife. She is super hardworking. She is very opinionated when it comes to women empowerment. She is very dedicated to her work, to her cooking, and is very famous on social media. Welcome, Mandeep Kaur.
Thank you, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
We are very honored to have you today. Tell us something about your family background, about your parents, about your education, and about your hobbies.
Okay, my name is Mandeep Kaur Thedi. I come from a Sikh family.
Yes.
My parents are Amarjit Singh Thedi. Mom is Parveen Kaur Thedi. We are three sisters, but unfortunately one left us last year.
Sorry about that.
So yeah, and my background is from a Sikh background, and my birth was here in Nairobi, took place here in Nairobi, Kenya.
Okay.
I was born on 30th September 1989.
Okay, so your family has been here from the start, or they came from India? Are your parents from here as well?
Yeah, my parents are born and brought up here.
Okay, both
My
mom and dad?
Dadaji, my grandfather and my grandmother were from India.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Okay.
mom is born in Kisumu.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was born over here in Kenya.
Nairobi, okay.
Yes.
What about your education? Where have you studied?
My primary education was done in Jujar Primary School, and my high school I did it in Guru Nanak High School.
Okay. And further studies apart from secondary?
Further studies, I always wanted to be in the university, but I unfortunately could not do that.
Okay.
But I had started my business administration studies in North Pole College.
Okay. You completed that?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did my studies after my marriage.
Okay, wow, that's
Yes.
very inspiring.
Yes.
Because of our time schedule and our busy, duties to do, it's very hard to actually study after getting married.
My in-laws played a huge role
Okay.
by supporting me to complete my studies after marriage,
Okay.
and I finally did that, and I passed my exams successfully.
Okay. Tell us about your marriage. When did you get married?
I got married in the year 2016
Okay.
on 6th May.
Okay. Okay. Tell us about your children as well. You're a mother of 3, right?
Right.
Oh, that's beautiful.
My children, what can I say? They really drive people crazy, but at the end of the day, they are so loving. I have a firstborn as a daughter.
Okay.
Her
That's
name
amazing.
is Isha,
Okay.
and the secondborn is his name is Kai, and the thirdborn is called Drushil.
So Mandeep, we all know about your amazing cooking skills. We've heard a lot about it on social media as well. Apart from cooking, what else are your hobbies?
You'll be surprised. My hobbies have been into the rally sports.
Wow, okay.
I come from a family whereby my cousin brothers were into the rally fraternity,
Okay.
and I would always feel great working with dad on the rally car. So I have been with dad under the car, and I've been working with him as well. I've been going for this all the rally sports
Wow.
whenever they took place.
That's completely off cooking, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. So do you still go for rallies at the moment? Obviously, they're
No,
not,
we have stopped.
Okay.
So at the moment we don't go for any more rallies,
Okay.
but in future I hope, we will.
Okay. Tell us when your passion for cooking started. I know we are girls. We're always pushed to be in the kitchen, but not everybody likes cooking. So tell us how the passion for cooking came up.
The passion for cooking started when from a very young age,
Okay.
because every time I come from a family where they teach that a girl has to learn how to cook first.
Right.
So my passion for cooking started when I used to go for rallies with my brothers.
Okay.
I used to cook, and since that time the passion built up, and my aunt, Mrs. Harjit Kaur Thedi, has played a huge role for me to become a professional cook.
So did you learn cooking just within the house, or you've taken professional classes as well?
No, I've learned my cooking through my family.
Through family.
Right.
That's amazing. As per our research, Mandeep, you were featured in the H&S magazine. Elaborate more on it, how it started, how you were featured.
Okay, the H&S magazine, how I got featured is because it was a Mombos event.
Okay.
That was in Next Gen Mall.
Okay.
And we had a stall over there whereby we were supposed to come up with ideas of what we are supposed to keep on the stalls.
Okay.
So because I love cooking, so I decided to keep a stall of chocolates.
Okay.
And H&S magazine belongs to one of the ladies who is also a part of Mombos. Her name is Shazia.
Okay.
So her and her husband, they featured me and in their H&S magazine.
So this is before you joined the Mombos platform?
No, this is after I joined. It was like H&S had teamed up with Mombos. Yes.
Okay, so tell us more about Mombos, how it started, how you got to know about it, because it's pretty famous now. Before, let's say 3 years back, it wasn't as famous as it is at the moment. So tell us more about how it started, how you got to know about it.
Okay. Mombos was founded by our founder Lauren.
Yes.
And I got invited on that platform by my sister-in-law, by my husband's sister.
Okay.
So she had invited me to join the Mombos platform. So I decided to give it a go.
Yeah.
And since that time I joined the Mombos platform, it used to pick up, but today it is to a very high level. Yeah. So that's how I joined Mombos. And that's where I got most of my recognition from.
Congratulations on hitting 500 clients.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's a very big achievement, and I believe Mombos plays a very special part in the whole achieving your clients.
Right.
Yeah. So tell our viewers about how Mombos works.
Mombos is a platform for women.
Yes.
And for the stay-at-home moms.
Yes.
It's about empowering women to do something from home.
Right.
I got empowered by joining this platform.
Yes.
2 years back, before joining this platform, I had started my catering business.
Yes.
I had clients, but after I joined the Mombos platform, it gave me that pick with a lot of clienteles. Yeah.
So is Mombos reachable via any platform? I believe it's on Facebook. What other platform is it on?
Mombos is on Facebook as well. It's on Instagram as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and Lauren has recently done also Mombos Dubai. So it's famous even in Dubai.
Because I believe she's moved out from here now.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Okay. So you can market through that, right?
Right.
Okay. So basically, what you have to do is put your pictures, your details about your work, and other mothers or other clients will contact you through.
Right. So basically, it's about it has an advertisement days.
Okay.
It's on Tuesdays and it's on Thursdays.
Yes. Okay.
So on Tuesdays you have to upload your page and tell everyone, all the Mombos viewers, that this is what you're doing from home, and you have to put your contact and your pickup location, and you're good to go.
And we should be very thankful to Lauren, because it's actually doing good to a lot of mothers who are staying at home.
She has made each and every life shine.
Because it's not possible if you have young kids and going to work, coming back with a busy schedule.
Right.
So imagine doing something from home, which is really an added advantage to the moms staying at home.
I might say Lauren has really inspired many lives.
Yes. So this platform is called Mombos, which is only for mothers. Can fathers join it too?
No. We've had issues whereby men, they join the platform, but their requests have been declined, because especially if you see the word Mombos, it's about empowering women. It's a women's group.
Right, that's right. But in some cases, there are fathers who are taking care of their babies. So don't you think it will be an added advantage if dads who are taking care of kids and don't have wives will join the group, and you'll get more clients through that?
I think for that, we'll have to speak to Lauren to highlight something about that. But I think it would be nice if we also had a dad boss, and
A
it's
dad
called
boss,
dad
something,
boss.
yeah.
Yes.
Something of that sort.
Right.
But then the mothers won't be able to access that, isn't it? And it's moms who place most of the orders at home.
Right.
So we need a mix-up or no?
Yeah, I think what we can do is most probably maybe we can come up with a group whereby it can be a group for both mom and dad.
Yes, I
Yes.
think that would be good, isn't it?
Right.
You were recently featured in the Madafu newspaper as well.
Right.
Let's focus more on that.
Yeah, so I got featured in the Madafi newspaper. That's through a very good friend of mine, Avni Parmar.
Okay.
She recognized my hard work. She has been following me on Facebook from a very long time, and
Okay.
she believed that she had to get me the recognition, because we have very rare people in today's world who would like to get you recognized for your hard work.
That's right.
But she's not only a friend, she's a sister to me as well.
Okay.
So she recognized my hard work, she did a research on me, and she wrote my article on Madafu, and I must say it was a very beautiful article.
So you've been featured thrice, I must say. This is HNS magazine, then there is the Mombos, then there was Madafu. How do you feel about it after working so hard?
I feel very great, and I would like to thank my God for that, because I place God before anything I do, and it's God who has brought me this far, and I'm very happy.
That's nice. You recently did a charity event. You posted it on social media as well.
Right.
So tell us about how it started, how the event manager approached you, and how it went on.
Okay, first of all, there was no event manager.
Okay.
We researched for the children's home on our own.
Okay.
And
That's you and?
Angeline, my friend Angeline.
Okay.
So we researched it on our own, and we found out that there are 82 kids who have been abandoned.
Okay.
We have in that children's home, it's called Makimei.
Okay.
In Makimei Children's Home, we have abandoned babies from the month of 2 months, starting from 2 months.
Okay.
So it's very sad to see them. So we decided to come up with a charity event to do something for them. And there was no good occasion, because in Christians they were celebrating, they were breaking for Easter.
Right.
So it was on a Good Friday. So it was not, we didn't find any better date than Good Friday. So we had kept the event on Good Friday
Okay.
to bring the smile on these children's faces.
Wow. That's such a good thing that you've done.
Thank
So
you
how
so
did the
much.
event go?
The event was awesome. It went very nice. I had so many viewers who were watching,
Yes.
people who could not make up to the children's home. So it was just me and Angeline, but I must say everyone really loved the work we've done.
Definitely we do. We actually acknowledge the good work you've been doing, you know.
Thank you.
Since you do a lot of live videos on Facebook, how do you deal with the negative comments that come through?
It's not easy,
Right.
and it's even through the start of my journey,
Yes.
a lot of negativity was spreaded. And so like when I do my live videos and I see any negative comments, I don't pay heed to it. And I don't, I believe that their negativity will not break me down.
Yes.
In fact, I will rise up and shine even more. So their negativity actually makes me even become more stronger.
More stronger, they come up more stronger.
Right,
Yeah?
yes.
Yeah. And what about the positive comments that you get? Does it make you happy? Does it give you more motivation to wake up the next morning?
Right. The positive comments really encourage me.
Yes, definitely.
They really inspire me to do something new the next day, because you see, they say that every new day has a new motive, you know. So that's how I wake up every day in the morning with remembering all those positive comments, people
Yes.
encouraging me, people love me. So
Yeah.
yeah, it really makes me feel so happy and blessed.
Mandeep, being a mother of 3 little children is not easy, I must say.
Right.
So how do you balance between work and family?
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult task.
Yes.
But you know, they say like when you prepare yourself one day before, you know that when you wake up in the morning, what you're supposed to do,
Yes.
it makes life very easy for you. So I note down everything on the book that the next day I'm supposed to do this.
Yeah.
So my day starts at 4 a.m.
Wow.
So every day I wake up at 4 a.m. and that's how I manage to balance things and my family.
Wow.
Because in the evening we have our food on time. That's around by 7. Because I always make it a point to finish by 7.
In the evening.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So my day starts from 4 a.m. going all the way till.
So there is no rest in between this.
No, there is no
4
rest because the children have started their online classes as well. So you have to sit for like 3 to 4 hours on the online classes.
Right, on the tab, and then take care of that, take care of cooking as well.
Yeah.
So in a day, how many orders do you get?
Around 20.
Okay, wow. So every day is a busy day.
Every day is a busy day.
That's nice.
Busy as a bee.
Since you do amazing cooking and you're very loving, very social and very easy to talk to, I'm sure you're going to be a very good teacher. Do you have any plans on starting classes on how to cook?
If I get a good place, like a big spacious place, I do have plans of teaching, you know, because it's always good to share your knowledge.
Definitely, especially to the young girls who don't like, learning to cook at home,
Right.
and they have a passion of going out and, learning how to cook different kind of foods.
Right.
It's going to be an added advantage to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have any plans for that?
Yeah, I surely do. I would really love to do that, and I would really love to share my knowledge so that even then they can become better in their cooking and in their future.
Yeah, and won't have issues when they go ahead, isn't it?
Right.
So Mandeep, as per our research, you got married in Mombasa and then you moved here after a few years. Tell us more about how you moved and how it was from moving from Mombasa to here.
Okay. When I got married in Mombasa, the job opportunities at that time, they were good over there.
Okay.
But suddenly the businesses started to slow down, and my husband did not have a job for 1 year.
Okay.
So that's when he looked towards Nairobi, and he got a very good job opportunity over here.
Okay.
It's that time when we decided to move to Nairobi.
Okay.
And after I moved to Nairobi, I had still not completed my education at that time because babies in between and all that.
Yeah.
So I managed to finish in this moving in and out. I managed to still complete my studies on time, and I wanted to get my certificate so that even if I try to look for a job, at least I have got something to represent.
Right.
So that's when I got a call from my principal, and he goes like, Pinky, you've passed your exams with flying colors, so you can come and collect your certificate, which was from UK.
Wow,
Right.
That's an amazing accomplishment. So Mandeep, I follow you on all your social platforms, and I see you do a lot of live videos to do with women empowerment. You empower a lot of women out there, trying to tell everybody that it's not only a job is not only when you go out and work and come in. You can also work from home. So tell us more about that.
Okay, in most cases we have faced that when women in certain families, when they get married, and maybe their men have been working from generations to generations.
That's right.
And then when a woman gets married, she has to be told that now you cannot work because your man is already working.
Yes.
So it makes that woman feel, okay, I wanted to be self-independent. I want to be self-independent. I want to make a name for myself. So that's when all these things start coming into their minds, that what are we supposed to do by sitting at home the whole day. So my message to all the women out there, even outside the platform, even within the Sikh community, I would just like to tell you that you can start empowering yourselves from home. You can always start from the scratch. And when you're starting from the scratch, you will face many obstacles, many negativity, many discouragement. Don't let those things hit you. Just believe and in yourself, have faith in yourself, and self-confidence is really that what matters.
Mandeep, Sikh Youth Today is all about the voice of the unheard. We bring people here to bring their voice out about what they think, what they're doing, what they've achieved in a very young age. What do you have to say about this channel?
I must say that the Sikh Youth Today is a very amazing channel. It has inspired me.
Yes.
I have followed it, and I must say that it really gives an opportunity for the unheard to be heard.
Yes.
And I wish the Sikh Youth Today all the success. May you grow bigger, so that you can have your own channel called Sikh Youth Channel, so that we can have youth of today who can be heard,
Yes.
who can speak out what they have always never spoken.
Yes.
And I think it's a great platform.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you want to talk about your social accounts so that everybody can know and follow you?
Yeah, I have a social account, 2 social accounts. Actually, I am on Facebook known as Pinky Rumit Shah,
Okay.
but my real names are Mandeep Kaur and I'm on Instagram. So the most social media that I normally use is the Facebook. So please log on to Facebook, watch my live videos and watch the cooking that I do and support me, and we'll continue growing together.
So everybody watching us today we had with us Mandeep Kaur. She is very hardworking. She's very dedicated to her work. She has given her details for her Facebook handles and her Instagram. So please follow her, and if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for the support you've been giving us for the previous video. We have done more than 800 views. So we're very thankful to that. Thank you. Please subscribe, like and comment on our videos. Thank you. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.